Hey there, this is Christina with LeadsAndLeverage.com. Today I'm coming to you with a question that somebody actually asked me, an agent asked me, and it makes a lot of sense why this question would be kind of out there. And I know that a lot of people have this question, maybe even you do. So the question is, why would anyone want to like a realtor Facebook business page? And I know that's been running through your brain, and I know people have been running through your brain, and here's the deal. Consumer or people, first of all, serious high quality lead generation. It's a series of micro commitments that build a relationship. Okay. And a Facebook page like is a micro commitment. That's first. So you understand that. So they first start there, they like, then you get them into your email database or you do some ads towards them, whatever it is. But a Facebook page like is a micro commitment. Now, there's a lot of assumptions with this answer that I'm going to give you. There's a lot of assumptions. First of all, that the people that you're getting to like your page are actually people who are going to use your services. I'm not talking about asking your family and, Timbuktu or your colleagues or your people in your office to like your page. This is not what I'm talking about. I am talking about targeted people who are in your market and who want to either buy or sell, whatever you're focusing on, one or both, that are old enough to sign a contract, who have the income to buy or sell whatever your market target is, all that kind of stuff. So I'm talking about people who actually have the capability of using your services, first of all. So just remember, high quality lead generation is a series of micro commitments that build a relationship. So here's the thing. People don't like your page because they like you. Now some do. However, I'm talking about people that don't know you, okay? They don't come to like your page because they like you. It's just, that's right, they don't. However, they like your page because of what you offer them in that moment. So in other words, a nebulous help in the future transaction isn't compelling or interesting enough to get them to like you. What can you give them now? Now, say they're 2 months out before making a commitment. What can you give people who are 2 months out before making a commitment? What can you give them that's not self-promotional? Why you should use a realtor? Well, quite frankly, why you should use a realtor? They're all written by realtors, and hello, the consumer knows this. And even if they're not written by realtors, the consumer pretty much gets it. It's a self-sales pitch. Don't do that kind of crap. Give them stuff they actually know. If somebody's 2 months out from potentially buying a house, what do you think they're thinking about right now? Neighborhoods? Maybe they think about, well, I don't know what neighborhood I want, or, what features do I really want to make sure I have in my house? Or, hey, do I even qualify? How do I, what kind of things do I do? So this is why consumers like your business page, because you're giving them answers to things they don't even realize are questions. Most of the time, they don't know they have that question. But when you give it to them and you give them the answer, say, hey, are you wondering, are you a couple months out for buying a house? What do you do? How do you prep yourself? What's your credit look like? Things like that. All of those things that might be going through their mind before they even contact a realtor or a mortgage broker, banker, whoever, mortgage lender. So before they even do that, they're wondering these things because number one, they don't want to embarrass themselves if they don't qualify. They don't want to embarrass themselves if their credit's bad. You can answer all these questions for them and give it to them. What if they're 2 years out from buying a house? What are they looking at? What are they thinking about? How much do I have to save? How much of a down payment? What's it going to cost me? Should I be working on certain things to build my credit even more? Oh, I just started a business. How's that going to affect me? These are people that are all about 2 years out. What about people who are 4 years out? You need to be the source of information and not just here's information. You need to be pulling in their questions. You need to be in their brain, answering their questions before they ask them. Now, some people are going to actually ask them, but use those questions like I'm doing right here, right now. Use those questions to answer them for people who aren't asking them out loud. Be that source and, share your community. Share what it's like to live in your community, lifestyles, things like that. That is why people will like your page, because you have something that you're giving to them in exchange for that like. So that's why. No, they're not just going to arbitrarily like a person. Or they might, if they've used you or they know you, they might click like. You know, that's not what you want. You want people who are actually interested in the process or interested in what you have. If there's people who bought from you and, you know, maybe they just bought a house from you and there's no intention that they're going to sell. Well, you need to serve those people too. What are the spring tips that you need to do for your new house? How much do you need to keep in savings for your maintenance period? You know, all those things like that. You want referrals from those people. And the way to do that is to serve them. Serve them, answer their questions, appeal to their needs, all that kind of stuff. That is why people will like your page. So if you focus on keeping your page likes targeted, get off all those realtor friends. You can take them off. I have how-tos how to do that. Get them off your page. Anybody who's not an actual physical being who can, you know, legally sign a contract, so they need to be of age, who have the income to sign a contract. If you know in your market that no 18-year-old can buy unless they're independently wealthy, and like 1 out of a million is, just assuming crazy stats, but just let's go with those, then you need to be in a higher age demographic. If you know that most people buying in your market, say first-time home buyers, are 25 to 32, then target that demographic. That's who you need to be. So keep the untargeted people off your page, take them off. Focus on the targeted people. And remember, high quality lead generation is a series of micro commitments. A page like is a micro commitment. You've got them one step closer, and then you can go from there, because page likes convert if they're targeted and if you do it right. This is Christina with LeadsAndLeverage.com, and go ahead and ask me your questions below this video, wherever you're watching it, YouTube, my Leads and Leverage site, or Facebook, wherever you're asking, just ask me more questions and I'll answer them to you over the next few weeks. Have a great day.